Hey guys, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I actually went ahead and did the mythic level ups because I remembered wrong, and I actually need to do the mythic level ups first before getting to level 7, so I remembered wrong. I'll flash up the level up summaries. I also level up Nenio, so I'll flash her level up and mythic level ups, and I'll flash the mythic level ups for everyone else. I don't plan on using Waldif and Ulbrig, so I'll leave them for now. And yeah, I also did the mythic level up for Darren, but yeah, there's quite a bit of wisdom damage, unfortunately, so probably have to get rid of that.
Godspeed.
On now, I think. Where's the exit? Okay, over here. Right. Lost there. So you're the war chief now. You're gonna lead us to free Sarkoris from those Fae? Ulbrig nods his head with respect. I felt at the moment I saw you. This one is special. But that you'd go and get yourself a whole army in no time? That I did not expect. Well, how does your newfound power feel? Has it gone to your head yet? We're going to fight demons, not Fae. Fae, demons, angels. Ulbrig screws up his face and waves his hand in front of it like he's trying to get rid of a foul smell. They are all the same spooks. They could have stayed in their magicy forests, happy as a pig in mud. But no, they had to poke their funny heads into the mortal world. Hold on, don't change the subject, eh? What do you think about being war chief? It's an odd feeling. So many people are counting on me, I can't let them down. Yes, it's a scary thing to be responsible for others, especially when you're not out picking mushrooms. You're taking them to war. Even if you win, some of them surely won't make it back home, and you're the one who has to bear the burden. Ulbrig runs his hand over his beard and shakes his head in thought. But I know you'll do just fine, and not because I've seen you in battle, although you are worth a whole band of warriors in a fight. I know you'll make a fine war chief because you're not thinking about power or honors. You're concerned about the people in your charge. As long as you hold on to that, you have nothing to fear. Well, I didn't come here just to flap my gums. Since I'm going to war and you're in charge, I better do this the right way. Ulbrig lowers his head and says solemnly, My blade and my life are yours, war chief. I mean, it's not like I need a blade. My talons and beak will do the trick, but saying it like that is the done thing. My talon and beak are yours, just doesn't have the same ring to it. There's something else. I can already see things are bad, but the tales of all of Sarkoris burning down and its people dying out? I'm sorry, I don't believe those. It can't be true. We're not the kind of folks to be snuffed out just like that. I have kin in a village not far from here, Current Glen. Let's go there and talk to them, have them fill us in. They're smart folks. Perhaps they'll help us in battle too. Together we'll clean up Sarkoris before you can say, Aroint ye foul creatures. Ulbrig bumps his fist into his palm with a chuckle of bravado. Alright, I'll go prepare for the road ahead. Take care, war chief. Alright, let's head out. Okay, we're dropping Darren and we're bringing Sosiel. Nenio? I guess we're not bringing Nenio yet. Yeah, I'll just go with this. Okay, now Sosiel has his mythic level, sorry. So I'll do that now, and then when we come back, I'll flash up the... Okay, talking about the Crusades, that's fine. And when we come back, I'll flash up Sosiel's mythic level up screen. Okay, and we're back. So I gave Sosiel Impossible Domain, and he got a dog out of it. And the reason why we wanted to get the mythic level before level 7 is so that we can get boon companion on Sosiel to boost up the dog. I forgot to level up the dog, but that's fine. I'll just do that quickly as well. Okay, and we're back. We basically leveled up Sosiel's dog the same way we leveled up Land's dog, I think, and the wolf as well. We went with the bully archetype again because I want to get as many trips as possible. As the pop-up before all the leveling up for Sosiel and his dog was completed, the pop-up did say we had a Crusade thing to do, and this is what the Crusade is. So it's a separate sort of army, I suppose. Well, it is an army, and instead of bringing your heroes around like here, you actually bring the army so you can do all these fights. And as you can see here, there's little forts as well, so you have to beat the forts, and some of them give bonuses and some give rewards that are really handy to have later on. But yeah, that's why I spent a bit of cash as well, because we should be getting some of these at some point. And then at certain points we'll take over forts. We can actually build buildings within them that'll boost our presence and our armies on the actual Crusade map. So this is the Crusade map, and then this is the, I guess, the standard map where our party rolls around and completes things and explores. So that's what I was saying at the end of the last episode, where we'll probably be able to interact with the Crusade mechanic. And I think we'll just do that, just to start with. And as you can see here, it shows the track, and the track is different to our party with our heroes, so it's slightly different, but as we can see here, we can see where different paths go. So let's just move forward. Okay, and there's a set number of movements you can do on the Crusade map, so every time you rest, they get refreshed. So it's important to switch between them before resting and complete the movements from the Crusade map, because some events can be, I think, time gated, if I'm remembering correctly. And some of the demon armies a bit later on can actually try to make incursions into our holdings as well, so it's important to keep on top of that, which is why you should spend all the Crusade movement when you can. What's this? Ah, that's nothing. Okay, let's take this first fight on the Crusade map. What is this? Positions. Characters. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is for resting stuff, I think. Okay, so let's save it here, and we'll do this first fight. I think we can also check out what... Yeah, if we hover over, we can check out what we have to fight and are tied to that particular army, if they have an exclamation mark, and then what resources we'll get. So the resources that we get for dealing with the Crusade mechanic will only affect the Crusade, the forts and stuff like that, so that'll be important later on. And sometimes you can pick up other resources when you are using your party to explore, but that's a bit rarer. So all these fights here will reward us with stuff that will help us build up our actual kingdom and holdings, as opposed to when we explore with our heroes, we'll get stuff to boost our actual heroes here. Sometimes there's a bit of overlap, but I think it's a bit rarer. So let's take this first fight. Oh, the enemies are retreating. Let's pursue them. And this is what Crusade battles look like, and it's pretty cool. It's reminiscent of Heroes 5, But one thing I did forget is to hire a hero. I don't want to auto battle. And the hero will have bonuses with spells, and the spells come from the same pool as arcane and divine spells that you can get on your companions and yourself. So it's quite an interesting sort of mechanic, and I personally enjoy it. Some people don't like it. It is what it is, but yeah, I don't mind it, especially because I like the Heroes franchise, and Heroes 5 was pretty good for what it was, so yeah, I quite enjoy this personally. Let's defend, because we can't get in range of them to attack. Ooh, that's not so great. We're going to lose some troops, unfortunately. Yeah, let's defend again. Okay, they didn't quite reach us. That's fine. Alright, let's attack now. We can't do anything other than attack. Yeah, we're going to lose some guys, unfortunately. Okay, that's probably a bit too much damage. I think if we right-click, we can... Oh, right-click still does the same thing. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, now... surely we can see the stats of the enemies. Down here. Battle, combat, inspect. Okay, so why? Oh, I guess it's a hover. Yeah, it is a hover, okay. So that tells us all the important information. And basically all the stats are the same as for our companions when we're exploring the world and in fighting encounters there as well. So hit points, morale, AC, touch, flat-footed, all the same, and then we can see the damage there. The damage numbers are for a single unit in each entity. So if there's, I think if there's 7, you obviously multiply the damage by 7. So they'll get 7d6 plus 2 damage as a total for this stat. Let's just take them out. Ooh, not quite. Okay, that's fine. Take out the fighters then. Okay, and then with our losses, once we get some forts and stuff, we'll actually get to replenish. So instead of taking 9 losses, they'll just go in the infirmary and we'll get them back. Okay, Crusade morale. This is quite important. So morale is up here. And yeah, we want to keep it as high as possible. Okay, that's fine. Having defeated a band of cultists who had driven the captives from Canabras and made the ruins of Balas's Gift their temporary base, the commander's army celebrates its first triumph. Unfortunately, the demon worshippers have killed all the citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pile in the middle of the camp. Okay, so we could go here, or we could just move on. I think I want to just move on. Actually, what I will do is recruit new army. Okay, this is where we can recruit some more troops. I do want to assign a general, so let's recruit a general. I don't like these guys. Let's try again. Which one is the one that I want? These guys? Setsuna Shai is the guy I want. Yeah, with Master of Maneuver, we can recruit more stacks of troops into our army, which is always nice. And Scorching Ray is always good as well. I think Chief Agaboya is quite good. I like her. But I like Setsuna Shai for my first general, so let's hire him. General, and that fulfills a quest. Okay, so Crusader Army 2. Alright. There's Crusader Army 2. Okay, they're still back here. Let's bring them up forwards. Okay, now we can maybe combine armies. Yeah. Combine armies, I suppose. Want to do that? No. Let's get rid of that. Now we only have one army, which is fine. Can I recruit to... What the heck? Okay, hang on. I recruit to that army. It's not letting me change. That's a bit weird. Okay. What are these guys? Footmen, and we want the archers, as many archers as possible. Guess we can take the footmen as well. So those comes out of the resources there. So we get 33 a week and 22 a week. So every week we should buy up as many of the troops as we can. And then in the future we will have more troops and we can kind of upgrade them as well. And there's other resources here, obviously, depending on what troops we want to pick up. These are also the same resources we'll use to upgrade our kingdom, and you can obviously buy resources here. Okay, so that's why. So we have to recruit them from, I guess, Canabras. But okay, let's see. Let's combine these guys. Alright. And let's keep moving forward. Ooh. Can't fight these guys, I guess? Not sure. We can't seem to get to them, so maybe it's another pathway here, but you'll notice that the shields or whatever they are now green, which means we are almost likely or almost certainly going to win if we play properly. So I think there's orange and red. Orange is dangerous, and red is almost certainly going to be a loss for us if we take the fight. So let's keep going and take the next one. Let's pursue them. Okay, Brimaraks. Are they ranged? No, they have melee. They're melee, and they're also melee. Okay. And the 30 there, okay, here. Talking about general's actions. Once per round before the action of any allied unit, a general can use an ability or a spell. The abilities of generals in the fighter and ranger classes have a limited number of uses per battle. The spells of a wizard do not have this restriction, but they require spending the general's energy. Each day, generals restore 10% of their maximum energy. So if we hover over Scorching Ray, it costs 4 energy, which is fine because we'll regenerate 10%, which is 3. So it's always good to at least spend one spell. Not on Brimaraks, because I think they are, yeah, it says they're immune to poison and electricity and fire. So let's use it on the Cultists. Okay, and we can shoot the Brimaraks, so let's do that. Right, they're gone. And we will just move here. And I think the clerics can heal. Yeah, they have lay on hands for self and others, and they also have smite evil, so clerics will be our healers, and we can also get healing spells for our general that will help us keep everyone alive, so that's always handy. For now, I'm going to defend. And I will shoot cultist fighters. Okay, so they charge forward a little bit, that's fine. Let's defend. Defend again. These guys have to move around because the cultist fighters block them off, which is nice. So these guys are chaotic evil. Okay, that's fine. I just can't reach the cultists. Alright, let's use the Scorching Ray then. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to end the fight now. Okay, we had no losses this time, and we got 375 experience, I think. Okay, this new victory has brought you more finance points, which can be used to strengthen your army. To recruit new units, click the recruit button. That's fine. Crusaders stumbled upon a group of ragged and exhausted scouts. They set out on a patrol mission deep into the world wound, but then Canabras was attacked. They found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving in such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scout spirit remained high and they readily joined the commander's forces. Having defeated the enemy, the Crusaders scatter across the battlefield in search of trophies. The officers keep an eye on the process so that all the valuable trophies go to the treasury and do not end up in the pockets of lucky soldiers. Okay, so we have another one. Are these guys... Yeah, they are rangers and they're quite powerful. Let's bring them along. Okay, short bow. How do we want to set up? 97 hit points, 39, so we should tank with our clerics if we can. That's fine. Okay, we can now move down, so let's do that. And I'll pursue them again because I want as much experience as possible. Okay, giant flies. Blight infection. Okay, what's this? Turn already in combat. Yeah, that's fine. Unit actions. I think this is all fine. Alright, so let's shoot at least one of these. 9 from 21. Let's use another Scorching Ray. Okay, did some damage. Right. Giant flies. Okay. Oh, I guess I used W to wait by accident. Alright, that's fine. Let's shoot these guys then. I don't want them killing anyone, so let's do that. Well, if I can avoid them killing anyone, I will. That's fine. That's fine as well. Can we speed up combat a little bit? Okay. Yep, didn't lose anyone, so that's good. 480 experience too, which is nice. You have defeated your first enemy and received a number of finance points. Yeah, that's fine. So each general belongs to one of these classes. Focuses on boosting the strength of their troops, the fighter. Ranger weakens enemies and wizard does all kinds of stuff. And the generals can't be killed. So if the general's army loses, they can be reassigned to a different army, okay? That's good. And same thing here, the stats, that's fine. Okay, the site of an old battle between the Crusaders and demons is still strewn with thousands of corpses. The stench of death hangs thick in the air while the survivors lurch around the battlefield looting whatever they can. The dead, after all, won't need their trinkets and keepsakes anytime soon. Okay, let's save it here, and I think we can... Ooh. Breastplate +2. Crest of Melander Linz the Fallen Knight. That is a tough army, though. I don't think I want to fight it just yet. What we can do is move forward and I think take this. Demon Fortification. Okay, let's expand. What are these? Cultist fighters. Cultists. Okay, that looks doable. Save it here, and let's take this fight. We will have to go up against a mage, though, which is kind of scary. Okay, let's pursue them. Okay, first off, let's hit. Let's hit the cultist fighters. I think this is a terrain obstacle, so these guys will have to walk around it, so I think we should go for the cultist fighters first. Let's increase the speed. Okay, let's go here, let's go here, that's fine. Yep, so they got blocked off from here and also by their cultist fighters, so they had to go around a bit further, which is always nice. 3 to 5, that should kill him. Yeah, it does kill him, okay. Let's wait and wait. Okay, very nice. Let's go down here. And let's go over here. 3 to 4. 7 to 14. Okay, and that's a win. Perfect. So we should get a level up, which is why I wanted to fight this one first and not that, yes, level 4 or tier 4 stack, so that I could get a level up here. Crusader unit advancing north encountered a cultist band and eliminated it. The servants of the Abyss had been transporting prisoners of war to Dresden, the remains of the garrison from Villareth Ford, which had been captured by the demons. Exhausted and wounded, the warriors adamantly refused to depart for the relative safety of Canabras and instead asked to join the commander's forces. A squad of crusaders was caught in a sudden storm from the west. It lasted only a few minutes, but the unnatural lightning made up of electricity, flames, acid and ice left several soldiers dead. The ease with which the forces of nature brutally claimed the lives of their comrades has demoralized the crusaders. Okay. The outpost at Villareth Ford, which straddles the West Seln crossing and is of strategic importance, has been taken. The cultists are destroyed and the commander's army is able to operate on both sides of the river. Okay, so we captured this important point, which allows us to now tackle this side and not just this side of the West Seln River, which is always good. Let's do the level up. Shield of Faith or Bless. All units in the army gain a +1 bonus to attack for 3 rounds. Bless also dispels Bane. Target gains a +3 plus power divided by 20 bonus to AC. Yeah, I'll take Bless. Okay, let's save it here. Morale is average. How did we lose morale? We're winning so much. Or the battles we've won so far. I don't know why morale is dropping. Each victory over a demon army on the road to Dresden adds 10 days to the time the Banner of March on Dresden stays green. Okay. I have no idea why it dropped to average. Okay, another... Ooh, okay, that's interesting. These guys should combine. Alright, let's clear out this side first. Okay, they have archers, so we definitely need to take these guys out. Let's shoot them. Okay, yeah, we should be able to take these guys out then. Perfect. Okay, let's step forward here, step forward here. That's fine. Let's see if we can do this without using our spells. We'll wait and wait. Okay. Yeah, it should be doable. Let's go here. Okay, that was bizarre. How come our clerics didn't get a turn? Alright, never mind. We should be okay, I think. Oh, that's right. They got scared. Alright, that's fine. And we win. Crusaders duly punished a group of mercenaries who had become enticed by demonic gold and turned their blades against their former allies. Those who reject the blessing of the benevolent gods and succumb to the temptation of sin deserve death. And death they got. Justice has been served, and the clerics feel that the gods are satisfied with this outcome. Okay, what is this army? They have archers as well, and they have a hero, a general, along with that army. Okay, save it here, and we'll take this on as well. Actually, nah, let's pursue. I was gonna say, maybe I want to see what happens if I let them flee, but I think for this level 2 army, I want to fight them for extra experience, and I think we'll use... yeah, we'll definitely use Scorching Ray. It could potentially do 1,380 damage to kill off the whole stack. That's interesting. How many do we actually kill off? 34. That's decent. Okay. Let's just shoot the archers. We'll go over here. Don't want them still shooting us. The infirmary replenishes an army's losses after a battle. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's use another Scorching Ray, because that's quite a large stack. Let's wait. Can they reach? They do reach. Yikes. Okay. That's fine. Cultist fighters. Yeah, let's take out the footmen if we can. Okay. Oh no, really? Let's hit the cultists. Let's wait. And let's heal self. Yep, raise 2 and... alright, perfect. Don't think we lost anyone, which is good. So that should... 774 experience should get us another level. The traders who defected to the enemy side at Canabras are dead. Nerosian expresses its deepest gratitude to the commander. Daily income increase. Alright, perfect. And we did get a level up. Defensive training, offensive training. All units in the army have a +2 bonus to damage per level of this feat. That's quite a bit. That could be worth getting, but I want Master of Maneuver because that gives me another stack size upgrade for the army. So let's do that. So now I can have 5 of them. Do I skip time, group manager, cancel? I don't want to change the group. How do I actually change up or view my army listing here? I can't even remember now. It's been so long. I don't even know how to... Alright, is it in here? Info, yeah, that's it. Okay, so what we can do... Can we split? We can. Alright, yeah. I want to split that so that we have 2 stacks of healers. So that's good. Okay, let's head back this way. Level 3. Ooh, I don't want to do that just yet. That looks dangerous. What is this? Oh, that's right. This is the Crest of Melander Lids one. Alright, that's fine. Let's go this way. Save it here, and this is the one where I want to go over here, and I'll let them flee to see what happens. I don't know if we get experience or not. They do, okay. Enemy losses, so, it's an auto battle. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll accept that. The corpse in a tattered scout's cape bearing the emblem of the Crusade was leading the undead squad. He battled on until he ran out of bolts and desperately tried to conceal his crossbow with his own body, even when the soldiers were hacking off his limbs. Crossbow of Judgment, +2 heavy crossbow, has a critical range, reduced to 20. Whenever it threatens a crit against evil or chaotic creature, it automatically confirms. Ooh, that could be pretty good. Okay. There's not much else to do with the Crusade anymore, so let's switch back over here. And I think we will do Martyr Zacharias' Cemetery. So let's do that now. An elderly man limps towards a grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside. How unfair. They were all so young, they had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. An elven woman with her face bathed in tears steps up to the grave. She whispers, "The painting, it burned like everything else in the house. There is nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." A young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave and stands beside it for a while, lost in thought. Finally, he sighs and steps back. Sosiel throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him. He takes a breath and prepares to speak, but it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers his resolve, and says in a gentle voice, "I wish you a warm welcome in Shaylin's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this. He breaks into sobs mid-sentence, then falls silent without finishing his declaration. "Thank you for everything you've done for us." Sosiel is too absorbed in his grief to hear you, but the other mourners nod in approval, wiping their teary eyes. "They were good people. I can't believe they're gone." What is that? An elven woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her trembling hand points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly a corpse climbs out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. It's a zombie. Run. That's not good. And they're chasing after those people too. Buff normal. Okay, let's get started.
Begone, fiend!
Okay. I guess Camellia should go to melee weapons then. Okay, Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
This is kind of brutal. Can we do a turn undead? Sure, let's put charge down here. Let's turn on to fighting defensively, channel positive heal. De Gras, channel negative energy to damage undead, heal living, touch of good, bit of luck. Let's put all this stuff down here. Does he not have turn undead? That's a bit unfortunate. Let's put this over here. Can have bless. Protection from evil communal, that's fine. Prayer as well, okay. Okay, well, that's kind of rough. But, okay. Ember is kind of exposed, so let's move her down this way.
Surrender or else.
Okay, come on, let's take out the zombie lords. Okay, I hope no one has taken level drain. Doesn't look like it. Okay, there's more of them coming back. Okay, finally done. With a heavy heart, Sosiel looks at the corpses of his friends returned to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. Sosiel hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, this stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip as you examine the engraved Minotaur's head, the unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists. Simply murdering my friends was not enough for them. No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. They will pay for everything they have done when we find them. You're right, they can't be far. We can't allow them to torture anyone else this way. Wait, the townspeople fled the undead without knowing they have a traitor among them. Wherever they are in great danger. We must find them. Okay, let's take everything. Alright, let's save it here. Ability? Alright, perfect. And we've got some bit of loot there. Let's do the mobility again. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
I hope you appreciate this.
Unquiet dead. The half-rotten corpse of a woman shambles out of the crypt. She leers at you with her empty eye sockets and croaks out a few words. Thank the gods and thank you too. I knew this was going to happen someday. They buried me alive. Who are you? Baroness Ninel Bollard at your service. Dead woman bobs a clumsy curtsy, her legs barely supporting her. My estate is not too far from here. Let me assure you that all of you are always welcome there, assuming you are properly attired. Is this the question asked? Yeah, it is. Okay, I hate to break it to you, but you're actually dead. How dare you? What utter foolishness. Do I look like a corpse to you? No, no, no. You forget yourself. You should be ashamed to say such things to her. The dead Baroness wags her finger at you in a chastising manner, but cuts herself short, staring at her hand in horror. What? How? This simply cannot be. I shan't permit it. I'm afraid it's true. I'm truly sorry. This graveyard was desecrated by a necromancer. It seems that he disturbed your rest as well. The dead woman covers her face with what remains of a decaying hand. So I died, but even in death, the accursed servants of the abyss torment me. Can nothing be done? Perhaps you could lay me to rest? I quite enjoyed my life in this world, but now there is no place for me here. Not in this miserable form. How did you awaken? Do you remember anything? Allow me a moment to think. Seems like it is yes. Indeed, I awoke because I heard a voice. They were reciting poetry, or a prayer perhaps. I suppose those were spells then. It must have been your thrice damned necromancer. Would you like to pass along any words of comfort to your friends or family while you're here? That good-for-nothing band of hangers-on? Most certainly not, thank you very much. I am reasonably confident that they have already brought my estate to ruin and squandered the fortune I bequeathed to them. They will have to do without my missives. Spare us both that indignity and embarrassment. You see, I would still be in the company of those I truly care for, were it not for your discourteous sorcerer and his parlor tricks. Lay the undead to rest. Rest in peace. Thank you. Do feel free to take my burial jewelry. Those pieces are dreadfully out of fashion where I'm going anyway. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know where her jewelry is. Oh, I already got the golden chain with diamonds apparently. Alright, that's fine. Let's stealth up. I think we also have to be careful in this zone because there are enemies that can do level drain, which will be super annoying if we get level drained, obviously. Can we charge in now? Yep. Okay. Let's check the formation. Yeah, let's put our other dog kind of in front as well. Okay. Perfect. What horror! I can barely catch my breath. Thank you for saving our lives. Okay. Let's hide again. Okay, that's not great. So let's charge in. At least I think we can charge in. Let's put abilities on here. Rush. Coup de grace. Okay, let's charge in here. And charge in here. Okay, hopefully we can take these guys out quickly. So far, so good.
Performance is lacking. You are lacking.
We are struggling to hit some of the zombie lords, unfortunately. Okay. Wait, looks like they're waiting for us. I think this fight is actually quite tough. So we need to prepare well. There's a whole squad of undead guarding the door. Maybe we should look for another entrance. Okay, let's hide.
Escaping from sight.
We can sell off that as loot. Let's head in here. Right, perfect. What horror, I can barely catch my breath. Okay, same thing. Ooh, nice amount of cash. Let's stealth up again. Doesn't look like we've taken much damage, which is good.
We march ahead.
Okay, the question now is, how do we take this fight? Because this is quite tough from memory. Camellia might have to go back to crossbow, and she'll probably need to use protective luck as well. Alright, let's see. Zombie Lord is fine. Let's... I don't think I want to charge in just yet.
Our path leads on.
Okay, I think I want to charge in at these guys if I can.
I will guide us.
Save it here. Okay, I think this is a better position. Alright, let's charge our pets in if we can. Nope, doesn't look like it. Can I select them all? Yes, let's just attack the champion archer. And let's use protective luck on Sealer. Looks like we're doing quite well against the archers. Let's charge in to hit the champion archer because they're the most dangerous one. Okay, we'll keep Sealer with protective luck on her. I think that's necessary.
Do not obey.
Sealer's doing quite well, I think. She's tanking up. Okay, come on, let's take out. Yes, perfect.
Strike as one.
And let's move these guys up here.
Wrong monk.
Okay. Can Stooge attack now?
Attack.
I think he can, yep. Okay. Don't ignore the champion archer. We definitely need to get it taken out. Okay. This is end up going way better. So that's good. Alright, perfect. So I remember this fight being super hard when I tried to do it, so it's nice to be able to get this done a bit more easily. Let's stealth. I think there's some stuff over here that we could do. Yeah. Let's save it here. Let's do this athletics check. Because I think there's some stuff over here that we want to... So we got 37 XP. Oh. We failed. Okay. That was a bit awkward.
Are we playing hide and
Alright, let's refresh the stealth on everyone. Okay.
I am helpful.
Perfect. Alright. Let's see. Athletics.
Deed is done.
Can we get up? We can. Let's get down.
I have managed.
Good, good.
The deed
More
is
XP.
done.
How far off? Oh, we are very close now. Okay. We could go up here. Who are you? What do you want? All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith, you can do it. Okay. Sosiel's charging in. So it's just the necromancer left? Is it? This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Okay. Do you think I need your permission? Hey, you bone bags, stand up and kill. Ooh, there's more coming. Okay.
Save the last
So
one
I
for
think
me.
we need to take out the necromancer as quickly as we can. Obviously, ideally. Let's send Sosiel Dog up to the champion archer though. We all down here? Yes, we are. Okay, let's send Stooge Wolf over here. And everyone else can attack as normal. Okay, that's perfect. We just want them to be engaged with the archers so that the archers aren't picking us off so easily. Necromancer's down, which is nice. Okay, good. Okay.
Do not hold back.
Did I just concede an attack of opportunity or something? Ooh, we need to get the archers at the back there. We haven't lost any levels, have we? Got fatigue. That's fine. I don't mind the fatigue. Sosiel is almost dead, though. Let's heal up.
No mercy for the wicked.
Alright, done. Finally. I surrender. Stop. I give up. Don't hit me. The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. You damn rat. How dare you. Suddenly Sosiel becomes a totally different person. The artist's delicate hands clench into fists while his voice comes out as a menacing roar. He leaps at the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. You scumbag. I remember you. You came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you, we shared our table with you and took you in. Then I don't even know what I'm gonna do to you. Stop it, I surrender. Your Sosiel ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. The necromancer spits blood but continues, fighting past the wild blows to his increasingly bruised and busted face. You are priest of Shaylin. I've surrendered, so you have to spare my life. Your goddess demands it. Is he telling the truth? Your religion doesn't allow you to kill him. Yes, the Eternal Rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay an enemy in battle, but a captive, you must try to save their soul. To show them the beauty of the world, persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. I'm just repeating your own sermons back to you. Come on, Sosiel, try to make me repent my sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Baphomet's teachings, run to Shaylin for redemption, and start knitting some masterpieces of my own. The cultist smirks impudently. Stop, Sosiel. It's not worth breaking your goddess's vows because of filth like him. Sosiel looks at the battered necromancer's face, then at his bloodied hands in disgust. He slowly lowers and unclenches his fists. Thank you for stopping me. I almost broke my vows because of this. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace, but I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. It should never have happened. Sosiel wipes the necromancer's blood off his knuckles and steps away from him. You are the commander and he's your captive. It's up to you to decide his fate. I surrender. Here, take everything I've got. Just don't kill me. The cultist turns out his pockets. What do you think I should do to him? Okay. What do you think I should do to him? Sosiel stares at the cultist, then through clenched teeth utters, I have no right to decide whether he should live or die. You are in charge here, okay? I will send a messenger with orders to imprison the cultist. His deeds will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Yes, that's the right thing to do. The cleric lets out a sigh of relief. Thank you. Sosiel examines the devastated graveyard, then diverts his attention to the terrified townspeople. It's alright, you're safe now. We should bury the bodies again. This is a place of peace, and we must not leave it desecrated like this. The townsfolk are clearly terrified of even looking at the fallen undead, but Sosiel's soft words reassure them. As they work together, the graveyard soon regains its tranquil appearance. After a prayer, Sosiel bows his head before the graves of his friends for the last time. May the Eternal Rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. And we got level ups, which is perfect. Okay, let's go back. I think we can loot the corpses. Yep. So we can loot these guys. That'll help us get some cash. Oh, that's right. We didn't kill the necromancer, so that's good, I suppose. Alright. I think we can leave now. Actually, we can leave through the exit over here, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's head out. Yeah, collect all. Alright, so I think what I want to do next is rest up. Let's move on out a bit. Yeah, I'll do the level ups in between episodes, and then once we get into the next episode, we can just get straight back into exploring and doing whatever we need to do. So yeah, that's the plan moving forward. Thanks a lot for joining me, and in the next one we will continue our adventures after I do the level up, so hope to see you then. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you have a good one.